Hello everyone, this is MJ and you are at my channel called Reading This Life. Today is Tuesday and I'm going to do the Traveling with Books tag. This tag was created by the lovely Gina Stanier. I will link her channel below, and I was tagged by the gracious Micah Cummins, and I will leave his channel below. There are 7 prompts to this tag. Prompt number 1. Do you read when you travel? Absolutely, I read when I travel. Now, I haven't traveled much since the pandy, but prior to the pandy, I was traveling pretty often, specifically to Charleston and other places around the country. But I had a routine. I had, at the time, a Samsung e-reader it was a Nook. And I was famous for going to airports, to the bookstores in airports, because one of my favorite authors, Neil Gaiman, frequently went into airport bookstores and secretly signed copies. So I would go in as many bookstores as I could find and look for any copies of his novels and see if I could find a magic signed copy. And also, I would purchase some books if something really caught my eye, or I would go back to my Nook and see if I could get it from the library, because it wasn't more of a Nook. It was a tablet. It was a tablet that was made by Nook, so you were able to browse and go on the internet and stuff like that. So yes, I love reading when traveling, especially in airplanes and airports, in hotel rooms. I always take an early flight, so the first day before anything happens, I have a lot of time to myself to explore in a city, go back to the hotel, and just read. That's one of my favorite things to do. I love a good hotel. Travel number 2. Do you travel with paper books? I don't necessarily travel with paper books. I find e-format is much better. It's much more convenient, but as I said, if I am in a different town and I find a used bookstore, I will bring books home. So I don't think I've read any. There was 1 or 2 that stand out to me, but I'm famous for going to bookstores when I'm away for work or for vacation and bringing books home with me. Prompt number 3. Do you travel with an e-reader? Yes. And now I have 2. So I don't know if I would prefer traveling with my Kobo or my Kindle. The first trip I'm going to take, I will take both and let you know. I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully someday soon. Prompt number 4. How many books do you pack when you travel? I mean, I really don't pack books. If I were going to take a paper book, I would take a thin book size, possibly. Something thin that I could stick on my carry-on. Something thin that I could stick on my carry-on. It won't be too bulky. I like to travel light. I have a system, from head to toe, covering all the bases. I am an excellent packer and a very good traveler. And I utilize as much space as I can. So the thinner the book, the better. Larger books definitely go on the e-reader. Next prompt. Prompt number 5, does where you go or how long you are traveling impact the amount and type of books you take? Yeah, work travel would be fly out on Monday, fly home on Friday, work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, I don't overpack books. And like I said, if I've been to a destination before, I usually know where the bookie hotspots are, so I will plan not to take a particular book, paper book. I will take the e-reader and then deliberately go to the store with a list of books that I'm interested in and see what I could bring home. So yeah, I plan it out pretty good. Oh. And where I go, yes. Because if I go to Charleston, the Blue Bicycle is fantastic. Love that store. I've frequented it. I've frequented that store a number of times. It usually is within walking distance of my hotel. Fantastic. Where else? If I'm in a city within Pennsylvania, sometimes I will Google to see where the stores are, if there's any available, and I will journey out to see if I could get to a secondhand bookstore, a library bookstore, something like that. I always try and plan to have something in my personal itinerary when I have downtime. I think it's fun. Prompt number 6. Do you buy books when traveling or visiting bookshops, libraries? Yes, I think I covered all that. I do my research, and I plan to see if there's any in the area, just because I enjoy it and I love meeting people, booky people, and I love shopping. I love shopping for books. What can I say? Especially if it's a book that I'm on the hunt for. If it's a used bookstore, something that is vintage. Yeah, I just love that. Absolutely love it. I've never visited a library, though. Have I? No. I think I wanted to visit the library in Charleston, but I never did. I know where it's at, though. And that's it. This is a quick tag. All right, so tag some travelers. I'm going to tag... I am going to tag... Who am I going to tag? I know this tag has been done by a lot of people. I'm going to tag Michael Romeo Talks Books. I'm going to tag Tangible Reads. I am going to tag... Towering TBR. And who else? One more. I'm going to tag Gareth over at Books, Songs, and Other Magic. Yeah. Okay, so those are the people I'm going to tag. Okay, so I was a little bit all over the place with this tag, but I think I narrowed it down. Yes, I like to travel with books. Yes, I like to go buy books. Yes, I like to explore bookstores, libraries, all that good stuff. So yes, and I prefer an e-reader. Going out, coming home, I'll bring home paperbacks or paper books to read. Yeah, okay. So anybody want to travel with me? Let's go. All right, everyone. So that is it. Thank you so much to Micah again for tagging me. Thank you to Gina for creating the tag. And if also you have not done this tag and you are interested in doing it, consider yourself tagged. I'm also going to tag Monty B. Monty B, you are tagged. All right. So that's it here from me, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you are all staying safe. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in the next video, which will be sooner rather than later. So until next time, goodbye for now.